Welcome to Daily Tax Minute. This is Tony Novak here to share a few points on saving taxes and staying out of tax trouble. We've been discussing lately easy tax shelters, and I guess we'll continue on that vein until we run out of ideas or things to talk about. But today's topic is qualified business income deduction. Now, this has been with us for 5 years now, but still, I think some of us are still getting used to it and the fine points and the details. So I was asked by another tax professional to look at an audit case, and I'll share that story in a minute. First, let's talk about the basics. Qualified business income deduction means that 20% of the income that we can generate in as the name implies, qualified business, let's just call it a small business. 20% of the income that we generate in a small business is tax-free under this rule. Now, of course, there are limits and exclusions and qualifications that we have to pay attention to, just like every other section of the tax bill. But basically, that's the starting point, the premise. 20% of our small business income is tax-free. That's a pretty darn good deal. In many cases, most cases that I see, that's a solid 4-figure tax savings, and it can grow to 5 figures in the right circumstances. But circle back to the story and the limitations. So another tax professional asked me to look at a case or discuss it with him where he was having trouble in an audit where the IRS threw out the qualified business income exclusion, and he wanted an opinion on documenting that it was qualified business income. That's what was his question. It turned out that was the wrong issue entirely. The real issue, when we looked at it, he had forgotten and overlooked the fact that this deduction is only available to people with, let's call it, working class level incomes. Once you get up into an executive level income, that benefit fades away. So it's roughly around 160 to 200,000. It fades away. It's a little higher if you're married, but still, this is clearly a working class small business operator deduction, and it can work also for rental properties. So the point, I guess we want to hammer home, it's a great, easy tax shelter, a generous tax shelter, but we want to make sure ahead of time that it's going to work for us. And if not, pick another strategy. Don't wait till you take the deduction and have IRS throw it